Alright guys, welcome back to another war video. We're going to start off on path 3 with Doom, Galan, and Magneto. Easy fight with Galan here to start, very easy, completely bypasses everything on the nodes here. Now, every season, not every season, but there's always usually one war where I die more than I would like to, or have the quote-unquote bad war. This was it, and unfortunately, because of I was too busy trying to edit the previous one, while I was getting these ones recorded, I hadn't freed up enough space and lost the last couple fights. But I will show you exactly where I screwed up, what I did wrong, and we'll go through the good, the bad, and the ugly of this war. The first one, amazing there with Galan here against Wiccan with Apocalypse. Even though I can go Incinerate immune, which I end up doing, the key thing here is to not, I'm not going to parry him and let him put that Neutralize on me, because that Neutralize will then turn any buffs into an Incinerate. I think he ends up getting an Incinerate on me anyway, but that's fine. My goal here is just to get up to a nice big special 2. And then nuke him down. So there we go. I did get the Incinerate on me, but it's not a ton of damage, and I'm going to end up going Incinerate immune, which doesn't come into play this war, but it's fine. It's pretty safe though here. Now there I could parry at the end, no problem. Now I only had the 2 fights in section 1 before the mini here, and this is Apocalypse against Mangog on node 20. We've done Apocalypse on these Masochism nodes all season long. Really nice. I do my standard start with 1 bar of power with a power back boost here, and we're just going to go ahead parry heavy until we get to we'll do a combo into special 2, get the concussion and the degen up, cycle back with a special 1 after he throws his. So let's go back in, drop a special 1, and at this point he is almost done, so we're just going to go ahead parry heavy, probably to refresh the debuffs. Or immediately go into a special 1 and nuke him. Okay, there we go. Took him down. Very easy one there. Next up is an Infamous Iron Man on node 24. We've done this one a bunch of times with Galan. Just as a reminder, at the very end of the fight, when he gets to his... he has a chance at 15%, he gets a regen. So Galan is a global attacker that is putting neutralizes on, but I typically end up going for the special 2, and by the time the special 2 ends, for whatever reason, the neutralize came off just before he got to that 15%, and he did go unblockable for a few seconds. So just be aware of that, even with Galan, not to get clipped when he goes unblockable for that final 15%, or you could spend more time building up more harvest charges so that you get an even bigger detonation there. So that's fine. We have a nice big Incinerate damage going. You can see there that those hits did not apply another Neutralize, and there he goes. So now he's unblockable. Watch out for that special 2. He's still unblockable here. That's fine. We're just going to wait it out. You can see I'm just dashing back, wait for that regen to disappear. Block, heavy, special 1, goodbye, Infamous Iron Man. Alright, so that one is done. Now, section 2 fights, this is where it gets annoying. The Omega Sentinel, I used Galan and nuked it. I used Doom for Maw and screwed up the fight and took an L there, and then had to revive and get it back. I hadn't done a Doom Maw fight in a while. I felt a little bit rusty. It was buffet. But still, no excuses. And then this one here was just ugly. I normally just build up to special 2 and build up to 20 charges, but I totally underestimated how powerful the flourish charges were with Scarlet Witch here, especially with the Mystic Dispersion potential. And so what I should have done here is just started parrying and putting the shocks on, and I would have been absolutely fine. It would have been great. Instead, I'm still trying to build up to a special 2, and here I'm trying, then I have to start realize I need to go and hit into her block. So I get her to turtle up, and I go into, and she clips me. I should not have done that when she had a bar of power. Gets me in the corner with a heavy attack that gets a nice stun off, and I blow it. So that's just poor decision making on my part. I heal back up, go in, and this time we are just going to focus on actually doing some damage, not going for any type of like cheese scenarios here, because even you can see I ended up starting with like an advanced power boost, and Scarlet Witch is just going to get a power drain right there, and goodbye power boost. It made no difference. So I just decided there, okay, there I messed up the special one again. Luckily my healing kicked in and she had not thrown a heal block on me. There I get an evade that works. Get her to turtle up, get that flourish charges removed, and there I just decide, okay, I finally figured it out. I'm just going to go ahead, even throw special ones, put a little power drain on, not worry about the power gain so much. So I probably should have done this from the beginning. Again, poor decision on my part. Mistakes are going to happen. You're going to learn something new every day. I just don't remember this one being so annoying the last time I think I had it. But the last time I might have had Scarlet Witch, it might have been before the Flourish nodes. So that's fine. But that's okay. We made it through, and I'll tell you while we discuss this screw up. So I said before I dropped one on a Maw, and then there was an Annihilus mini boss that someone went in. I was supposed to take the Annihilus mini boss, the one with the falter on it, with Magneto. Someone had already tried and failed that one anyway. I went in with Magneto thinking he's just going to shut the node down completely. And at the beginning of the fight, Annihilus is a global attacker. He got way too many flourish charges, didn't want to throw his special, had to take some special 2s on the block, and then got stuck in the corner late, messed up something, and took an L there as well. So 3 deaths has to be one of the worst in a long time. But you know what? Stuff happens. At the end of the day, it didn't make it. It would have been nice. It probably would have added to our confidence going into the end of the war. But then, a lot more mistakes happened, and we took another L. So it's been a difficult transition season for us. But what can you do? Stuff is going to happen. At least this Sam Wilson went down really easily with Nebula. Again, on this one, I did pull off the special 2 maneuver on this one, but I was just getting so many shocks here because it works. It's much different node. This one I can parry and keep getting shocks. I don't have to go for it. And then unfortunately, this is the last fight. Never back down, like sloped armor, all this fun stuff with Thing, and we've done this one with Apocalypse in the past. I do start with the advanced power boost. There again, a parry doesn't want to stick, but that's fine. Or I just got clipped, but it's okay. We go for a big old special 2. Once that special 2 is on, we get the concussion and the degen. The concussion will reduce the chances of getting the rock stack, so I just have to be a little careful there. Parry heavies are going to, like the heavies are going to put on a bleed, and that will reduce the rock stacks, even though he's bleed immune, right? That's exactly what it does. You put a bleed on him, it removes a rock stack. And then now we got all 4 debuffs on, so we can just continue the parry heavy game to keep the rock stacks down, keep spamming special 1s. And then that is all for this one. So again, made the screw up on Scarlet Witch, had a screw up with Doom against an Ebony Maw, and then again with Magneto against Annihilus, did screw that one up. That was annoying, but this was the bad one. Unfortunately, those last 3 fights, some of them were really good. The Galan against Omega Sentinel was an easy nuke. That was awesome. But I did miss the other 2. I would gladly show you my mistakes. But that's it for this war. Sorry, it's a short one, but I'll make sure that I have enough space and we get all the fights in for the next war. So see you guys. Have a great one. Bye.